Hey guys, welcome back to Crime Stories with Yvonne. So today's story, it's heavy. It's emotional, it's confusing, and honestly, it's the kind of case that still gets people debating years later. We are talking about Ruth Kamande, a young woman who stabbed her boyfriend 22 times. And get this, afterward, she reportedly smiled. Yeah, this case had everything: love, betrayal, mental health, the justice system, and even a prison beauty pageant. Okay, so this all went down in Nairobi back in 2015. Ruth was just 21 years old. She was beautiful, she was smart, and from what I could tell, pretty focused on her future. She was dating this guy named Farid Mohammed. He was 24, working in IT, seemed like a normal, quiet guy. But their relationship, toxic. Friends say it was full of fights, jealousy, back and forth drama, like a typical situationship, but way more intense. And unfortunately, this is where it all starts to go really wrong. So one day, Ruth's over Farid's place. They are cleaning up, they're chilling, whatever. But then she finds something. Now, depending on who you ask, it was either a handwritten love letters from other women or hospital papers revealing that Farid was HIV positive and hadn't told her. Whichever it was, it completely flipped a switch in her. And honestly, I don't care how calm you are, finding out your partner lied to you about something that is so serious that will shake you. So criminologists will call this a strain trigger. It's when someone hits a breaking point from emotional pressure, betrayal, or injustice. And in that moment, Ruth snapped. She grabbed a knife, and what happened next was brutal. She stabbed Farid once, twice, 3 times, and she didn't stop. She stabbed him 22 times. He tried to run. He actually made it outside, bleeding out, but collapsed in the hallway. And when neighbors ran to help, they said Ruth was just standing there, smiling. Now, I don't even know what to say about that. That part gets me, like, what was going through her head in that moment? Was it shock? Was it pride? Was she just gone? Anyway, when the case went to trial, Ruth said it was self-defense. She claimed Farid attacked her and that she was protecting herself. But here's where things got complicated. Because forensic experts noted that most of Farid's wounds were on his back, which usually suggests he was trying to escape. But Ruth's defense team pushed back. They argued that in a violent close-up struggle, it's actually possible to stab someone in the back, especially if the person turns around, falls, or tries to run while still being attacked. You know how chaotic those moments can be. Still, the court didn't buy it. They said the number of stab wounds, 22, pointed more to intent and rage, not panic or defense. So the case dragged on for 3 whole years. In 2018, Ruth was found guilty of murder. But the shocker, she got the death penalty. And yes, Kenya still has it technically, though nobody's been executed since the 80s. Still, it was a huge deal. Even Amnesty International stepped in, saying the sentence was too harsh, that it was outdated, inhumane. But the judge called her actions deliberate, cruel, and manipulative. Now, here's where this case takes a turn. Like Ruth, while awaiting trial, started changing her image completely. She got into reading, writing, she studied theology, and in 2016, just 1 year after the murder, she entered the Miss Langata Prison Beauty pageant and won. Yup, a crown. Search the whole thing. Photos of her posing behind bars went viral. Some people were like, wow, she's changed. She's a new woman. Others not so convinced. But some felt like, how do you go from stabbing your boyfriend to smiling in a tiara like nothing happened? So criminologists have a name for it. It's called post-offensive identity shift. It's when someone creates a whole new persona after a crime. It may be religious, academic, artistic, sometimes as a way to cope, sometimes to gain sympathy. But honestly, I don't know. Part of me wonders if it was genuine, like maybe she really did regret what she did. But parts of me, they're like, maybe it's a performance. I don't know. So here's where we are now. Ruth Kamande is still on death row in Kenya. Some people say she was pushed too far, that she snapped under pressure. Others say no, she chose to kill, and not just kill, but do it violently, coldly. So psychologically, she might show traits of borderline personality disorder, intense emotions, fear of abandonment, impulsive aggression. But again, we're not doctors, we don't know for sure. What I do know is this: someone died that day, and no matter how hurt or betrayed Ruth felt, that choice to keep stabbing, that changes everything. I keep thinking, could she have just walked away? What would have happened if she had? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe she snapped in self-defense, or was it revenge? Was she a victim or a killer? I really want to hear your thoughts on this one. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if this story stuck with you like it did me, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You already know I've got more stories coming. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and trust your gut. Bye.